Let me start by asking a simple question to make sure we're on the same page. What year is it? If you know the answer to that, it'll be easy for you to catch on to why it is so vital for your school to catch up with one piece of current technology that dominates the market today. In this short presentation, I'm going to show you how to communicate with your people better but spend less time doing it. With this same technology, I'll show you how to raise more money for your school and how to reduce your paperwork, phone calls, and frustrations. And while most cutting-edge things are pricey, I'll not only show you how I can slash your cost on this by up to 70%, I'll even show you how it can actually make you money. If you're running a school, a church, or an organization, it's important to know that the way to reach your people has changed. And that changes because of texting, using mobile apps, and being on social media. Texting has become the #1 form of communication in every U.S. state. Apps are now the #1 source of information, and more than 1 billion people on this planet are on social media. For you to maximize your potential with students, staff, and parents, you first need to understand how technology has changed your people and the way to reach them. Check out this picture. On the left, you see the way people used to be informed about the potential weather-related school closures. The front page of the paper said it could snow. But on the right, you see how it's being done today. Instantly, the public is told that school is canceled by way of a push notification from the school's app. When you have your own mobile app, you're in complete control of your communication. No longer will you have to rely on the old methods or ineffective email to get your message out. Now you can get your message out to your parents, teachers, staff, and the general public in just seconds. This is important because people today don't want to be told what happened on the news because they get the news right when it happens on their phone or tablet. And today we can also give you the capability of sending instant messages to just certain segments and groups within your whole audience when that's needed to give you both the power and flexibility. Here's a picture that really shows the changing of the guard when it comes to communications. The picture on the left is when the Pope was announced at the Vatican in 2005. Picture on the right is at that exact same moment in 2013, 8 years later. See the difference? Every single person in the right side photo has a phone or tablet recording this historic moment. And this picture is almost 3 years old. The one big thing you should get from this presentation is this. Your staff, students, parents, teachers, coaches, and the general public have gone mobile. And either you'll keep up by going mobile to reach them, or you'll watch as other schools improve their image by doing it first. Communication and access to information is everything in education and in relationships. The better the communication, the better the relationship. From both the school and the parents' sides, this leads to less frustrations and headaches and translates into more success. Apps have replaced websites as the primary way people get their information today. You should have a website, but if you do not have a mobile app, you're communicating to your school families, your alums, and the general public old school, and you're being left behind. People use apps almost as much as they watch television. That's more than 2.5 hours per day. Most consumers view a school more favorably if it has a mobile app. When it comes to presenting your image to your people and the general public, perception is reality. When you use cutting-edge technology to brand your school and inform your parents, the perception is that your students and your student-athletes have access to the best teachers, coaches, administrators, technology, and equipment. The push for the increase in technology is increasing as we speak. With our help, you can take a giant leap in this direction and get on the right side of this new reality now. Check this out. One medical group demonstrated this point about perception very clearly. They did a research project where they showed a picture of a doctor with an iPad mini that featured the hospital's mobile app and another doctor with a clipboard. They then asked 300 people which doctor would they prefer to give them medical advice or perform surgery on them. All 300 picked the doctor with the iPad mini featuring the app. The irony? It was actually the same doctor in both photos. And Apple itself tells us which way the arrow is pointing. According to internal analytical data from Apple, 86% of the time that people were on their iPhones or iPads in 2014, they were on mobile apps, compared to just 14% on mobile websites. If you're spending thousands of dollars building and ranking websites and mobile websites, guess what? You're spending all that trying to communicate to the 14%. But when you have your own custom designed mobile app built for you by our team, you're going after the 86%. Think about it. When you see your parents and supporters at your school, at the mall, the ball game, at the movies, on a plane, are they usually carrying a computer? Of course not. But they do have their cell phone, don't they? One thing your students have in common, your parents have in common, your staff and coaches have in common, even your alums. It's not their education, it's not their gender, their race, their favorite sports team, or even their age. Rather, it's that they all have a cell phone in their pocket or in their hand. Right now, cars are being sold with consoles made for apps. Smart TVs are made for apps. Our phones, tablets, and now even watches are all made for apps. Which brings up the question, will your app be on their devices, or will you wait for other schools to get there first? When you give us the go-ahead, our team will build and publish your very own custom-designed mobile app built for all 4 major platforms. You'll have an app that will function on the iPhone, iPad, Google Android Store, and HTML5. We'll create your own content management platform so you can make changes to your app on your phone or on your computer whenever you want. You'll also get detailed analytics like how many have downloaded your app and which of your features are used the most. You'll have the choice of over 30 other features. People can view your newsletters or get news of your next event. Out-of-town grandparents can view your science fair from their phone. Imagine people ordering food from their seats at your next ball game. Add in interactive calendars, incident reporting, and save paperwork with absence reports and sign-up forms. You'll have unlimited push notes available, and you can even add an option that will walk people back to their parked car after an event. By letting our team custom design your app, you can do whatever you want with it and stand out from other schools. But by far the most popular feature we offer is our push notifications. Take a look at this. With our state-of-the-art platform, you can now segment your whole audience into unlimited groups. You can separate your staff, teachers, certain departments, alums, the basketball team, chess club, or even grandparents into their own group. You can send on-the-spot or scheduled messages to everyone at once or to whichever group or groups you wish. If that isn't powerful enough, you can also utilize the geofencing feature. This allows you to draw a circle around any geographic area and send push notes to just one house, one neighborhood, one city, and one state, or the people at the big game or big event. If you have extra food or t-shirts at a ball game, you can send a push note out to the people that are currently at your facility and let them know about last-minute specials. If you want to make more money with this, you can sell ads in your app or even sell sponsorships for your push notifications. For example, congrats to the Tigers on beating the Lions, sponsored by collegeGarageSale.com. Having your own app can generate new revenue streams and even put a school store right in the fingers of your favorite fans, students, parents, and alums. And I don't want to forget to mention this. All of these messages are free. Unlike regular text messaging service, your ability to send push notes has no limit or extra cost. You can send as many of these as you want, anytime you want. One last thing you need to know is that getting a customized branded app is normally very expensive. Other companies charge up to several $1,000s up front and a hefty ongoing fee as well. But probably the best thing of all about our service is that we've made it affordable. We utilize the platform portal that's responsible for the most apps published on the app stores of all platforms used. It's by far the most powerful and robust, and because it makes us very efficient, it helps us to keep our talented team small and keep our overhead down. This allows us to offer our clients unbelievable pricing, but because we're a streamlined staff, it also means we have to limit the number of clients we can work with at a time. So the trade-off is this. We can guarantee some incredible special pricing, but only to those that sign up first. Okay, you've seen the reasons why you need this working for you now, and we've made it incredibly easy and affordable, so either you're ready to sign up or not. Check out our other info and get all your questions answered, but don't wait too long. We'd like you to become one of the few to take advantage of this awesome deal. Thanks for watching, and I hope to personally welcome you as a valued client soon.